So let's talk about some stuff. First, I'm going to talk about the gym last night. Went, had a really good workout. I did almost an hour of cardio, and then I did a bunch of upper body stuff, which is not really interesting. So what is interesting is after I posted my video yesterday and talking about how great everybody at the gym was, last night, after over 4 months, I finally had a bad encounter with people there. And I would say these people are not the norm. I've never seen them there before. They were 3 young males, I'm guessing early 20s, looked like college students. They came in jacked up and just pretty much ripping through the whole place, all over the place, not knowing what they were doing, they were obviously poking fun at people within their group, talking about other people in the gym. Probably the thing that annoyed me the most, though, is they weren't wiping down their equipment, and that just drives me nuts. I can't stand it. I usually wipe down the equipment before I work on it anyways, and then I wipe it down again after. But I mean, these guys are just on everything, and they seemed very rude, and I'm glad they're the only ones I've ran into like that at the gym. So that aside, what I wanted to talk a little bit about today is something I have an issue with, and that is skin tags. Skin tags are just a small, soft growth of skin, I guess, and you can get them pretty much anywhere. The ones that don't bother me that I get are under my arm. There's a couple, and then on the back of my neck I get a couple, but they're small and not a big deal. The ones that cause me problems are actually the ones on my inner thighs, and actually I'm not comfortable with showing anybody that, but it's almost like a mushroom look now because there's so many of them, and I know that's kind of gross, but they're just there's a ton of them, and skin tags, I don't know the science behind it. I don't know the studies that have been done. I'm not, again, claiming any kind of real medical knowledge here, but just from things I've read, it seems like skin tags are associated with obesity, and as you become more middle-aged, especially me, I noticed I got these more and more in my late 20s, early 30s. Middle-aged, yeah. But anyways, late 20s, early 30s, I started getting these skin tags more and more, especially on my inner thigh. And I think, I don't know for sure, but I think it's because of the skin always in continuous contact with other skin. I think it's the rubbing, and that's my best guess. there the only thing I can conclude that happens in that area that doesn't happen in other areas. Same with the back of my neck. I think it's where there was that fat fold, which is gone now. So yeah, but it's they're annoying, and most people in their life will get 1 or 2, and the more obese you are, the more likely you are to get these things. So keep that in mind. They're not. I know they're not cancerous or anything like that. Some people in my family have asked me if I've had them looked at. I've had a physician look at some of the ones on my arms, and I've described the ones on my legs. There's never really been any concern with it. So that's pretty much it. I know there's ways to get rid of skin tags. Literally you can have them cut off. But with the ones on my inner thigh, I don't think that's a possibility. I think they'd be removing a patch of skin that's like that big. So, it's not like there's not polka dotted. It's it's a solid hundreds of these things so tight together that I don't think they could remove them without causing more problems. And hopefully, my biggest thing is if I continue my weight loss, I'm hoping that no more develop. and I think I've noticed that they have stopped developing, and I haven't had as many problems with them, because they would actually, I mean, they would crack and bleed in some places just because of, that area of your body. So it was kind of a pain in the neck. But so my plan with that is to leave it alone and see what my weight loss does for it. Someday, if I get really brave and a little more secure with my body, I might take a picture of it, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. So, just along those same lines, remember, I mean, with obesity, it pretty much magnifies, multiplies, increases whatever any problems you have with medical conditions that I've seen. My blood pressure, I've always had high blood pressure. My blood pressure is down. I'm like 130 over 70 now. I was very commonly up in the 160s, 170s over 90, even 100 sometimes. And that's improved with weight loss. I can't give you a good reason not to lose weight unless you just don't love anything in life except for food. That's my honest opinion. So anyways, I'm going to keep this kind of short. I'm getting excited to do my Saturday weigh-in video. I think I'm going to get to see a number that I haven't seen since I was probably 20 years old or younger. So anyways, I'm also going to do a video probably tomorrow on the new diet I'm on, and I don't want to talk about it till tomorrow, so just kind of give you a heads up. There is some information coming your way about my new diet. So anyways, like always, if you have questions, concerns, comments, post them below. Do it in the form of a video, whatever. I'll get back to you. I appreciate the people that are starting to communicate with me. That's a big thing for me to keep being successful in this is my accountability. So anyways, like always, if you need help, remember, you just got to ask.